Stand by.
Remove legal. And Q logo.
And that's just 2 of the 5 stipulations I have in that contract. Don't even want to know what the other 3 are. You'll find out. Does it have anything to do with the face tattoo you just got? Yep.
Start. Okay, we're set.
Pretty good, Bill. Wish I could say the same for you there.
What? Oh, man, I must have splashed some water when I was washing my hands.
Don't feel bad, Bill. I used to get those embarrassing spots on the front of my pants, too.
You did?
Sure, but then I got the Shield.
The Shield? What is it?
The Shield is the leakage absorption pad for men that takes the anxiety out of post-urination drip. No more shaking, no milking, no painful twisting.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I've got 3 players ready to head out.
And 30 seconds, people.
Well, howdy. I'm Donnie, and my consignment is to convenience. Yeah, I'd be deluded. You will see a question. When you know the answer in certitude, select the boutonniere next to it. Press either up, left, right, or down on your plus control pad. And you have to watch out for the timer that's ticking away. The more promptly you buzz in, the more regal tender you'll make. Or forfeit. There are also screws that you'll be procuring from our fearless reader, Cookie. For when you see a fellow contester with a look like they have no idea what the solvent to the question is. Just engrange your B button, and they'll have only 5 seconds to find the solvent. It's a great way to play the game strategically.
We're almost at go. 10 seconds.
Guest of luck.
Test rumble.
6.
Perfect for tea parties.
5.
Go to black.
4. 3.
They're not dolls!
Hey there, I'm Cookie, and like a shark, I have to keep moving or I'll die. Also, I like chum. Welcome, you 3. I bet this is the highlight of your day. And there's your hardware. And today's wrong answer of the game is being brought to you by
Mysterious Boxes Incorporated. Pacta sunt servanda, pulvis et umbra sumus.
Pick the wrong answer associated with our sponsor to win a fabulous prize and big cash. All right, let's do this thing. To get started, I could eat a whole mother goose. I'm doing a lot of statistical breakdowns of nursery rhymes and organizing them by category. First, I put Hickory Dickory Dock and other rhymes about clocks on this timeline. Now, which nursery rhyme info would not fit in my pie chart? You know, my chart featuring nursery rhymes with pies in them. Little Jack Horner's plum to thumb ratio, Old King Cole's distinct types of merriment, girls Georgie Porgy kissed, or varieties of bird deaths in Sing a Song of Sixpence. Time for player 1. There will be neither pudding nor pie for you. Players 2 and 3. Old King Cole smokes his pipe and listens to Fiddler's 3, but there's no mention of pie anywhere in his rhyme. Also, I'm working on this bar graph, which includes all nursery rhymes that feature people drinking in bars. It's time for Pimp My Carriage. Hey, ever watch MTV's Spring Break coverage? I keep it TiVo'd and watch it every Tuesday. This week I'm watching Spring Break 2010 where they wrap a guy and a girl up in a fantasy burrito. Anyway, if MTV did a show about Amish people called MTV's Room Springa Break, what would you hear in an episode? Yahoo! This is the week we choose a mate! The girls go wild with this butter churning marathon! Woo! We have freedom to visit the outside world! Or, we're in mourning! Get your soul-stealing cameras off us! Players 1, 2, and 3. Rumspringa is an Amish tradition where teens get to experience the outside world before deciding to choose the Amish lifestyle as an adult. And once they realize the outside world is made up of MTV shows like Pranked, The Hills, and 16 and Pregnant, they gladly return to the Amish lifestyle. Pucker up for Heather Has Two Motherlands.
It's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right. Question.
Okay, this one's super easy if you ask me, but I'm contractually obligated to throw in an extra $1,000 for a correct answer. Here we go. Place these Russian dolls in order from oldest to youngest. Anna Kournikova, Anton Chekhov, Mikhail Gorbachev. Gorbachev, Chekhov, Kornikova, Gorbachev. Player 1, you're screwed, player 3. 5 seconds to pick an answer. Anton Chekhov, the playwright, was born in 1860. Mikhail Gorbachev, the politician, in 1931. And Anna Kornikova, the tennis player, in 1981. This also just so happens to be the order from least attractive to most attractive. Well, player 1, looks like your plan backfired. This one's called Pain in the Slash. Because he's been killing the longest, which of these serial killers is closest to being able to retire and collect his serial killer pension? Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, or Chucky? Players 2 and 3? Hey, you guys got this one right. In your dreams. Player 1. The iconic movie slasher starred in his first Halloween movie in 1978, earlier than any of these other characters. The serial killer pension is a pretty good one. $3,500 a month plus access to an anger management counselor, whom you may choose to murder.
Where's the vibe, girl? Rock my world, girl. Ooh, yeah.
Next up, think dog, it's Friday. And stop panting, it's a dis or dat. Player 1. Your score's looking a little thin. You take this one and try and fatten it up. I'm gonna read off 7 names. For each one, I want you to tell me if it's a breed of dog, a famous religious figure, or both. If it's a dog, press left on your plus control pad. If it's a religious figure, press right on your plus control pad. If it's both, press your A button. Each right answer blesses you with $300. But get one wrong and you're $300 deeper in the doghouse. Now, I need the rest of you to pay attention. Lock in your answers before player 1, because if player 1 gets it wrong, everyone who got it right will split the cash. And you've got 30 seconds to finish. Okay, we're off. Sharpay, Lao Tzu, Saint Bernard, Vizsla, Zoroaster, Bouvier de Flandre, Cholo eats cleanly. No! Bad dog! Growing up, I had a dog that could walk on water. Well, actually, he just peed on the kitchen floor and then happened to stroll through it. That about does it for round 1. And player 3 is at the front of the class. But there's not a lot of room for error. Don't forget, in round 2, all the cash is doubled. And don't forget, keep an eye out for the wrong answer of the game. It's still out there. Let's get back to the action. And on its way, don't joke about that. You know, the more time passes, the more it's acceptable to make jokes about disasters. For instance, it's totally fine to make jokes about the bubonic plague. Bubonic plague. But it's not really funny to make fun of, say, the Iraq War. With that in mind, considering the timing of some of the world's most famous disasters, which of these tasteless jokes most merits a too soon response? Knock knock, who's there? The Chicago Fire! Take my Lindbergh baby, please! The Titanic walks in and the bartender says, "You're sunk!" Or, why did the Hindenburg crash into the road? Time's almost up. Player 1. No. Players 2 and 3? Oh, have a little taste. Ready for this? The Hindenburg disaster occurred in 1937, more recently than any of the other disasters, thus really prompting the phrase, too soon. And you'll be saying, "Oh, the humanity" at the Zany Hut next Friday, where I'll be doing jokes like these that will be sure to offend you on multiple levels.
Question 7.
Take a stab at I like big halibuts. If a Subway footlong costs $5 and they come out with a new halibut sub that's as long as the USS Halibut submarine, which is 350 feet, then how much would you expect to pay for one? $1,750, $1,890, $2,001, or $3,500? Players 1 and 2. 350 multiplied by 5 is 1,750. Hooray for math! And nothing goes better with halibut than some slightly undercooked Parmesan oregano bread.
Looking chickens picking out a mate. Guess I'll marry 8.
Here we have partly cloudy with a chance of space battles. Sorry, just a second. I want to listen to this speculative fiction weather report.
The weather today calls for continued desert heat across the entire planet with a 0% chance of rainfall. Also, there's a giant sandworm warning until the foreseeable future.
What fictional planet was that weather report for? Hoth, Pandora, Arrakis, or Caprica? Player 2. Arrakis, the planet from the Dune books, movie, and miniseries, is a desert planet plagued by giant sandworms. I get all kind of weird stations with this satellite radio.
Overall, trading in Wonderland was down today on the heels of the Cheshire Cat failing to obtain bailout money from the Queen of Hearts.
Player 1. Now, that's the planet from Avatar that was named after the Greek myth of Pandora's box. And speaking of boxes that may or may not contain all of the world's evil, you've just won a mysterious box from Mysterious Boxes Incorporated. It's a box. Do whatever you want with it. But be warned, if you open it, there's an outside chance it may mean the end of the world as we know it. Today's wrong answer of the game is accompanied by an $8,000 cash bonus. Have at it.
Strolling through the park with the sarsaparilla. For me, if I'm nine.
Take a good look at tongue twisters. And speaking of tongue twisters, which tongue twister would anger a copy editor? Betty Botter bought a little bit of butter? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck? Unique New York is very unique. Or Mommy made me masticate my M&Ms. Player 2, can't do anything right, can you? Player 1, someone should copy edit you right in the face. Next time, try this. Unique means that something is one of a kind. Therefore, it's either unique or it's not, but nothing can be very unique. Although, to be fair, any tongue twister would upset a copy editor as they are devoid of any mirth or whimsy.
Hold me, never let me go. Am I dreaming?
Let's try 4! Your refreshment. Where would you find the rapper/actor you would have to mix with lemonade to make the drink named after golf legend Arnold Palmer? The set of NCIS Los Angeles, the set of Law & Order SVU, the set of Barbershop, or the set of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2? Player 3, ladies do not love that answer. Player 2, and Arnold Palmer is a drink made of half lemonade and half iced tea. And rapper/actor Ice-T plays a detective on Law & Order SVU. My rap name would probably be Ice Age, because after I dropped a rhyme, it'd probably be deathly quiet for thousands of years. Welcome to the attack. Oh, do you need to be somewhere? My mistake. Here's your clue. What do you teach? I hope you had a well-rounded education. Good luck. Player 2, chalk this one up in the win column, then take that piece of chalk and in really big letters write, "You don't know Jack!"
That'll do it, folks. What's going on, Donnie?
So, you guys want to partake in another go-round?
Hello, I'm Nick Bear, and I'm not here to sell you anything. I used my own money to buy some advertising time to let the world know that I hate Jeff Hansen. This isn't a tricky sales ploy or a joke. Seriously, Jeff Hansen of Chicago, Illinois is a real person and a jerk, and I really hate him. A lot. I am not a rich man. This commercial's expensive and is taking most of the money that I would use to send my children to college. But if it makes any of you understand just how much I hate Jeff Hansen, who is a real person who works in Chicago and lives in Evanston, has brown hair and is about 6'4", then it will be worth it. If I have one hope, it is that spending my entire life savings in these scary economic times will burn the name Jeff Hansen into your brain, so that if you ever had the misfortune of actually meeting him, you will remember just how deeply and totally I hate this man, and take it as a warning to steer clear. Thank you for listening, unless you happen to be Jeff Hansen, in which case, you, sir.
Your kids never cleaning up after themselves? The windows need a wipe down. Muddy footprints all over the floor? Then try Master Spotless's Candy Spray. Simply apply a thin film on the offending surface and presto, your children will be literally licking your home clean.
Yummy! My kitchen was covered in dog hair and garbage, but not after I coated the tile in Master Spotless's Candy Spray. Little Olive has never been so good at chores.
I love carpet.
Master Spotless's Candy Spray also works on picky eaters who won't touch their vegetables. Buy it now. Available in bubblegum, chocolate bubblegum, and sugar.
This week on Racist Doctor.
Doctor, we're losing him.
We've tried everything. Isn't it obvious? This has lupus.
But will this be Racist Doctor's last patient?
We're gonna have to fire him.
Why?
He's a terrible racist.
But he's an amazing doctor.
Don't miss the season finale of Racist Doctor.
Give it to me straight, Doc. Am I gonna live?
I promise you I'll do everything in my power to save you so you can keep living your miserable life.
Thanks?
And nothing can prepare you for the shocking final moments.
You suffered a pretty severe blow to the head after that last surgery.
I think I may be losing my ability to be racist.
Racist Doctor.
Did you know that 12 cups of raw spinach has as much sodium as an order of French fries at McDonald's?
Did you say as much sodium as French fries?
And that 54 cups of spinach has just as many calories?
As many calories as French fries?
Makes you think twice about eating spinach, doesn't it?
Yes.
Spinach. Is it really strong to the finish? Vote no on Proposition 14H and keep spinach and other vegetables out of our schools.
Do my bangs look better swept this way or that way?
Probably that way.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
This exchange has been brought to you by the Council for Overheard Tween Conversations.
Do you have too many shelves? Don't know what to do with them? Well, now it's time to put your worries on the shelf. Introducing Shelf Shelves. Shelf Shelves are made exclusively for shelving shelves, and each shelf shelves up to 12 shelves per shelf.
That's a lot of shelves.
Shelf shelves saved my life. I really wanted to kill my shelf.
Don't get stuck with unshelved shelves. Buy Shelf Shelves today and do your shelf a favor.
So, thanks again for having me over, Scott.
Oh, you're welcome, Marjorie. So...
A terrible commute. Authorities hope that the trains will be running in the next few hours once the dung